Hi, chat. So, we haven't died in hardcore Minecraft yet. So, well, okay, if you disregard all the other ones, we haven't died on this save. I don't think we ever will. I think we're immortal. I think I'm indestructible, immortal. I think I'm fine from now on. So anyway, let's get back to the game. Hope no tragic irony happens to me. Oh, it's not full screen, one sec. It's just full screen the wrong application. I have to fix this. There we go. Do you know you can save 20%? Why did it show up twice? What? You know you can save 20% or more on your car insurance? Yeah. This like weird like lizard thing came up to me and told me that a while back. Does every message in YouTube show up twice? No, just that one. Cool. You're just special. You've been chosen by the chat program. Alright. So they have added some new stuff to the game. And I think my game's updated. I don't know if I updated my game. Actually. Access store. Sorry. I update everything. One sec, let me... Okay, yeah, we're updated. So those are just out there in the world now. Somewhere out in the world, there is now sulfur springs that we can go collect. And honestly, I don't really know how that affects anything, frankly. But it's an option. We can do that. Cinnabar, I actually do want. That's a little bit cooler. I think the only reason I'd want sulfur is maybe as a worn version of the yellow up there. Oh, I can't even see it anymore. I forgot. Yeah, the geysers are going to be great. I'm so excited for geysers. I might change my plans for the roguelike game to integrate geysers more. There's a certain zone that I've been thinking about cutting from my plans. And it might be part of the reason stuff's been delayed. Or at least significantly changing. The Forsaken Boneyard might get changed or removed. So, we'll see. I don't want to say too much about that, because frankly it's not very far along in the pipeline. But it's probably going to get renamed at minimum, because there's going to be a different bone theme zone. Working title, Bone Temple. It's not the final thing. Okay, a name that just came to me on the spot, genuinely just now when I said Bone Temple, was Marrow. Crap, what was it? It was Marrow something. I lost it that fast. It wasn't Mausoleum. Citadel? Citadel of Marrow? I don't know, something along those lines. But, yeah. That might be something different. I remember Skeletal Pilferer. Rest in peace. Actually, he's fine. He's gonna live forever in a different world where I didn't. Real shame there. Do you know how to throw a pebble? Oh. Not very good, apparently. I only made a couple meters. I mean, I can throw it. I mean, it got airtime. So, what in the world is this music? I feel like I've never heard this music before. It's really throwing me for a loop. Is this just new? Feels weird. Alright. So our outside's still looking pretty bad. That's okay. We're at least getting some work done over here. This is just so lit up. I wish I could make this a little bit less. I think this is the title screen music on Java. Oh, that's interesting. Explain of? I couldn't imagine what those letters could stand for. I've never made money. I mean, what? I don't know why you're accusing me of something like that. No, I'm not on there. Hey, crap, I think I actually do technically have an account. I couldn't tell you what the password or anything is. I think I technically do. I think I technically have an OnlyFans account that nothing is posted on. It was because I want to see if some of the those scam accounts were anything real. And it wouldn't let me unless I had an OnlyFans account. So I think I made it and then just it was a burner password. So I probably do. That's weird. I forgot. Huh. Cool. Anyway. What do we need to do? Apparently, it's just because this was a sub goal. Yeah, that'd be a great idea. I just wouldn't post anything explicit on it because I'm not doing that. Be a great sub goal. What do we want to do today? I think I need to mob proof the edges here and then maybe remove the lighting. It's just so bright. I think with a little darkness it would go a long way. We'll figure that out soon. Maybe work on the yellow area? Okay, we need yellow, that means. Which means you probably need sunflower. Bring it the carpets. Yeah, we could add in carpets. But that would probably be in some indoor areas. This is technically outdoor, so. Okay, I think what we need is, maybe we should start making a farm so we can get compost. I wonder what's the most compostable thing? Bamboo, maybe? Is this just a courtyard? Yeah. I built the courtyard first for some reason. This will be straight up to the sky. So pretty much that'll be the courtyard in the middle. We'll have an awning that goes over here. And then the real buildings that we'll live in will be along the sides and actually outside. That's why I haven't really touched the outside yet, because it's going to be broken up by buildings, essentially. Or parts of the building. Then we'll have a staircase going up here somewhere. Explain how 5-pole superstructure has no nutritional value, but one bat fly has 200 calories. I think technically that would just be... I would actually argue that it does have nutritional value. Just not all of the nutrients you need, and there's probably some toxic ones in there, including rot. I would assume there's a lot of iron content, which is nutritional value. You can eat rocks. 1 shoot of bamboo becomes 10 shoots within a day. 10 shoots grow into another 10 for each. Yeah, maybe just grow a lot of bamboo. We need a little bit of bamboo, though. Okay, I also need a sunflower. So why don't we grab my horse, and we'll go look for these things. And then maybe eventually we go look for sulfur as well. Oh, okay. Imagine, I actually do want to get sulfur now. I had an idea. That would look so good right here. I'm not going to fully explain it, because I think it's cooler if I wait a little bit before I explain my plan on that. For drama. But I think there could be a really cool thing I could do with a geyser in the middle. Maybe multiple. Let's break you free of the lead. Oh, we should sleep first. Okay, in the meantime, I'll plan out something real quick. That's not the right material. Okay, never mind. We're not playing that out. Didn't have time. Couldn't find what I needed. That's okay. We'll be back later. So we need a little bit of bamboo. And a sunflower. We can find that. Hey, how's it going, Disco? It is great that we're now at the point where I'll never die in this world. That was some beautiful comedic timing. Can I get out of here? No, I'm gonna have to mine out. I feel like that was a sign. Is Hollow Knight supposed to be this grindy? I don't think so. I wouldn't describe it as grindy. I would definitely describe it as hard in a lot of cases. Like maybe Souls-like. I mean, make sure you... I mean, if you can find the banker, she's a pretty good person to leave your money with, so you don't lose it. Let's grab that. Come along, my horse. We're leaving. Alright. Well, that was a minor inconvenience. You do some ASMR, not for free. How dare you? Okay, actually, here's a genuine thing. I've talked a lot about that. I've been trying out for a lot of voice acting things recently. One of them really is an ASMR thing. So we'll see how that goes. Probably not well, because I'm not very experienced with that, but I have tried. So that might be something in the future for real. Like there's a lot of things that I'll probably be doing in the future for real. And a lot of them are things I really don't know about. Like, there's a lot of things that, like, people will be like, oh yeah, you know, like this person? I'm like, yeah. I have no idea what they're talking about. I've realized I don't know that many things about what people need, like, various voice acting stuff for. I'm just like, okay, I can do that. So, I'm trying a few different things. So that's the thing though, I'm stuck in the first area, and the only thing I know else to do is buy more stuff. Since all the unexplored areas I literally cannot go. There, yeah, if you have the map and quill, you should definitely get, if you don't have them, you should get those. There is just an area, I mean, have you made it to Green Path? Because Green Path, I believe you can access without any additional items. It's like Zone 2. You do need to beat a boss, though. Honestly, I don't know if I would have enjoyed Hollow Knight as much if I wasn't doing it on stream, because then I got pointers. I think it's similar to Rain World, where I actually don't know if I would have enjoyed it off stream. I guess I never will. I think I probably wouldn't have, though. Some games are just very cryptic. Like, Silksong's very clear where you need to go, which I like. I like games that where it's clear where you need to go, maybe not exactly how to get there. And you can kind of find your own way. Like, that's nice. That's a good balance, in my opinion. Not for every game, but it's very nice, usually. That's some sort of crest, but I have no idea what it goes to. Okay. Have you beaten a boss yet? Like, say, like some big guy with like a mace. I think he has a mace. Morning Star type thing. Needs ranged attack. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that... Okay, I know you have to beat the boss and he falls through to somewhere that leads you to somewhere else, but honestly, I don't know from there. It's been 4 years, I think, since I played Hollow Knight, and I played it once. So my knowledge on Hollow Knight is sparse. I just kept wandering around until I, like, filled out every little spot in my map that I hadn't found a hard wall. What's your dream girl? That's a good question. Do you want a real answer or do you want a joke answer? Because joke answers are really easy. I'm trying to think of what the real answer would be. Real? Okay. Definitely a nerd. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think, the way I spend time with the people I care about is always, or the way I try and connect with people I care about is through spending time with them. So definitely, honestly, someone who just enjoys a lot of the very similar things to me. And is someone who is, like, nice, but, you know, someone who can still, like, take a joke or take jabs at other people in, like, a nice way. I think someone who's very confident, like, on their own when they need to be, but still someone who can cooperate very well with others. Unless you meant physical description, and then I didn't actually think about that. I just kind of realized I started just like listing only personality traits. I need to stop falling into ravines, I think. It's usually why I ride my horse in third person. Wait, can I? Wait. Oh, okay, kick me off. I thought I could actually, like, climb up waterfalls like that now. Huh. I don't think I have an, like, actual mental image of what a person like that would look like. To be honest. Like, I don't really... I don't know. Okay, final answer, hot. I actually genuinely don't know that much. Without going into, like, I guess, like, I'm not gonna, like, be super, like, weirdly objectifying. So without going into that, I don't know if I can say much more than just that. Personally, my dream girl is me because I'm the perfect human. Wait, crap, I did just describe, like, what I would want to be as well. Like, I strive to be a lot of the things I just said, and then also that someone likes my interest. Wait, crap, do I just want a girl version of me? That's crazy. Okay, and huge tits. Of course. That's important. So all the stuff I said about personality, and then just slap some tits on there, and you got it. Let's see. Me, my dream partner is me. They'll also understand me perfectly. We'll be together perfectly. I mean, fair enough. They hit me out left field like it's in my trunk. Well, you asked for an honest answer there. You want honesty? There you go. No, I hope it's clear where my priorities would lie in that situation. Have I really not found a single sunflower? It's kind of crazy. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, this is actually a great opportunity for something. Let's go over here. New pots, exactly. This is like super easy to excavate. Okay, now if we were talking about my dream man, because it is Pride Month, going back to this other topic. Yeah, start with huge tits. Pretty much just be the same thing. So I just realized I pretty much just said that the people I'm into is nice people who want to hang out with me. If you want to put it that way. And then really, that's all anyone needs, I feel like. Dream is also me, but John Arcanism. So real. So fair. You know, I was actually talking to some people about like celebrity crushes recently. I don't have one. Maybe I should start a contest. New contest idea. People present celebrity crush ideas. And we try and find one that I like. I'm sure that would be a great idea with no issues arising from it at all. Oh, you okay? So you're knowledgeable about that. I see. Interesting. I don't read that much fan fiction, to be honest, so I'm not knowledgeable in much. Yeah, I got past a mini boss and found an area full of spray. Hey, there you go. You found it. Found the acid. That's for some reason in caves. I assume a major part of being a bug would be having to deal with acid. I mean, you never know when you run into some. Oh, I finally found a bit that I can unbury. I can do archaeology on. Is it anything? That's a wooden hoe, isn't it? I'm putting that on my wall. The trophy. How much work we did on this ruin. Is there anything else down here? Why in the world did that thing stop bubbling? Alright, I don't think there's much more here. Hate to be a downer, but like there's nothing for us here really. That's okay. Wooden hoe. That's all we really need in life is a wooden hoe. Pinocchio's girlfriend? That's really good. I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. I like that joke maybe more than I should. I thought I could jump that one. So this is the third ravine I've driven my horse into. This horse has some like steering issues, I think. Alright, let's not go back down there. How in the world have I not found a single sunflower? Like, you'd think I would have stumbled across one by now. I need to finish my evil sludge / unblinking fanfic because I felt awkward writing the 30-paragraph copulation scene and stopped. Yeah. I think at some point you gotta just put down the pen and stop writing about the dogs. You know, going at it. I just think maybe that was a wise decision. I've gotten to write a lot of fiction. I've never written a sex scene before, and I don't plan to. I think I might be bad at spicy fanfiction. I probably am too. All I've been able to write is the, like, fiery passion thing as a joke, and that's like intentionally not very good. I don't think I'd ever have a reason to try legitimately. Why are all the bad guys full of orange goop? Don't answer it. Story spoilers? It is story spoilers. In fact, it is story. I mean, it's definitely like cryptic story, but there's a reason. You might notice more orange goop going forward. It is orange Fanta. Yeah, that is also canon. I'm starting to think we're not going to find sunflowers, which is sad. Maybe over there. I can write through the eyes of a child, and I can write the ramblings of a madman. No in between. I feel that. Ramblings of a Madman is so fun to write. That's most of what I write, and not intentionally. I always end up writing stuff with a moral. I think it's kind of important to have a main theme or moral. Even if it's not like a simple one. Honestly, sometimes it's really nice to have a complex one. Or at least like a main theme of some sort. To be fair, most of the writing I do nowadays is just spell check over and over. Because that takes a lot of writing. But still. Writing is very enjoyable. My favorite scenes to write the emotionally charged ones. Because then when I read out the script, I get to yell horrifically at the top of my lungs. So real. So fair. That might be why I have a chronic cough. I think I had a chronic cough because of mold. Genuinely. I think I was inhaling black mold every day. And now it's gone. I don't know if you guys have noticed. My chronic cough is gone. The one I had for a year and a half. It was someone else's job in my house to try and fix one of the showers. Because there was like mold like in the corner. And they're like, it's fine, it's not black mold, it's like we'll get to it eventually. Eventually I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. And suddenly, like a week or two later, I don't have a cough anymore. Crazy that that's how that works. Fascinating, really. I mean, who could figure that out? Saw some weirdo with a U-shaped head and a red cloak, probably just some weird self-insert. Yeah, I mean, like, Hollow Knight just like has a weird problem with like just throwing in like a random like fanfic character right there. It's really weird. Oh, I have a new game I'm gonna be playing on stream soon. Probably Saturday. Maybe Friday afternoon. We'll see. Called Snapjaw, which I don't actually know that much about, but I've been watching and waiting for a demo on. And the demo came out like yesterday. So we'll probably play the demo of that very soon. It's like it feels like first person roguelite dredge, essentially. Seems like the vibe. Which seems really cool. They might think we're in here for the normal treasure, but no. There's deeper treasure to be found in this place. Much more important treasure. Like this important piece of history. This is just gunpowder, okay. You. Dig. Okay. I'm glad I translated that. That clearly needed to be translated. Also highlights. Guys, don't tell Laz, but I'm totally not doing this while I have something on Spellcheck to finish. Everyone act cool. Act cool like I'm not in trouble. Okay, yep, we've got minor pottery shard. Well, you gotta love miners. It's Minecraft after all. Regret saying that. Immediately. Oh, is that diamond? Free diamond, we love to see it. Let's see, that's safe to mine. There we go. Oh, another sherd? Yeah, I can't really think of anything you could possibly be doing for Spellcheck at all. I'm definitely not working on anything for it right now. Yeah, I would never, okay, I'll just admit, there was something I was supposed to send to the editors, and I didn't send it until today, and it's supposed to be out on Friday. And I feel so bad about it, because I forgot. And it's completely my fault, and I put more work on them. So I apologize, Laz. I'm sorry. I know I already apologized earlier today, but I feel like I should again. So now it's come up again. Also, I am working on, oh yeah, so there was also a scene in the new one that I had to fix, because, or I guess we had to fix, or are still having to fix. Because I got something wrong, so I have to dub over it. Gotta keep the lore straight. I'm almost done rewriting it. I think I have it good, I just need to look at it with fresh eyes. Another minor pottery shard. Okay, I can't work. Yeah, still, I apologize. It's my bad. Alright, now we can go check out the main treasure chamber. Unfortunately, these aren't sunflowers, which is what I need. Grab that. I almost did Minecraft story mode tonight for stream. I was just kind of craving more Minecraft hardcore, though. Sometimes my what to stream decisions are just made by I'm really feeling a particular game tonight. Tonight was just one of those nights. Can you pick up suspicious sand and then grab one bedrock? I don't know. I don't think so. Don't know, though. Tomorrow's a Wednesday, right? I think it's Wednesday today, I think. Yeah, it is. I don't know if we're going to be able to do Rain World tomorrow. I genuinely don't know. I hope so. I think so. There's a chance, because I have plans and I don't know how long they're going to be. They might be all day. They might be in the morning. I don't know. So, hopefully we've got time. Anything else good in here? Technically pick up suspicious sand by dropping into a cobweb with water. May fall until it drops. Okay, interesting. Should we go take this on? We'll retreat if it gets bad. Charge in. Hitless run. Hitless run's alive. Okay, we block. Oh, that's a lot of them. I'm hit. Darn. My hitless run's over. Take that as a trophy. You get an delay, maybe? Yeah, possibly. That one looks empty, though. That's a golem. 2 hits. Oh, darn. 3. to the top. Darn, no goat horn either. Oh, hello. Okay, that kind of proved to me our armor is way better than I thought it was. Also, I don't think I need any of this. Oh, potatoes, I probably do. Oh, and actually carrots. Now that I think about it. We have dark oak. Yeah, should be getting everything else. I have a feeling someone's gonna come in the chat and be like, why are you throwing out the wooden hoe in your inventory? Did they all just respawn? What in the world? Holy cow, they did. Here's the captain again. Wow, our armor's really good. All that for a heart. All that for a drop of blood. Wow. We are powerful. This does not look ideal, I say correct. Yeah, I thought that was about to be really bad. And yet, yeah, it was fine. These guys are worth a few arrows apiece, at least. A little gunpowder. Alright, we should go back to my horse. Is there a reason you don't bring bundles with you when you travel? I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was a 5-minute trip to just go grab a sunflower. And here we are in the middle of the desert. I didn't know we were going on a trip. Where is horse? All the way over here. I kind of just left it behind by accident. Wait, can baby zombies not hit me when I'm on a horse? Am I too high up? They can't. That's so funny. That's so funny, silly. Silly time. Funny. Haha. Haha, short. Wait, are they back? The captain's back. Also, this guy has such a big shovel. Okay, that guy with the spear actually, like, was dangerous. That did a ton of damage to my horse. Because I was going so fast. It'll heal. Into the desert. Let's go into the third person this time so I don't make mistakes. I'm gonna be honest, when we got trapped in that cave, I thought there for a second that it might be the end. And then I looked at my health. And now I understand that what I wrote on the Twitch notification is true. I truly am immortal and unkillable. And I will never die. I can't. It's impossible. I'm gonna live like I can't. This desert just really goes on forever, doesn't it? Never just realized you left something you needed in other pants. I was looking for my lip balm and then just realized I don't think I have it. Unless I dropped on the ground, which might be. You should stop tempting fate like that. Irony is a cruel literary device. Here's the thing, I would be scared of irony, but irony doesn't even have like a weapon to use against me, frankly. So if things with weapons can't hurt me, neither can irony. So I'm gonna pause for just a sec to check if I left this. Is that it? My lip balm? I kind of need that. I'm realizing. I totally don't just have like a laptop down there that I rolled underneath. Crazy how talking for a long time does this too. Alright. See, where was my horse? No, I'll save you. I should just get out of here. I'm causing more problems than I'm solving right here. Oh, but just a little bit of this wouldn't hurt. One sec, let's just put that down. There we go. Oh, I should see if there's any bundles around. Yeah, I don't know. Yay, more treasure. Even though all I want is oh, plains bow. Perfect. That's what I wanted. We'll go get that soon. Once I survive going through this temple. Which I will. Minecraft's hardcore, but I can't die because I am invulnerable. Great idea for a thing to do. Okay, we're gonna hit. Ooh, that's a new one. What do I not need? It's the most expendable thing in my inventory. Bucket, maybe. Maybe bell. So I don't know how many bells I really need. They're rare, but I could just place it down. You don't need sand, you live in the desert. Fine. Fine, I'll throw out the sand. My precious sand. Oh, bow. I think I need sand more than I need dirt still. Because at least I use sand for concrete. TNT. I don't know what I'm going to use all this TNT for. Probably netherite mining. Probably netherite mining. Silk touch shovel is very expendable. I know gunpowder is very unexpendable. I really need gunpowder because I'm going to want fireworks when we get to the end. I'm not in a huge rush for that. But I do want to just have that for when we get there. That's kind of a planning way ahead kind of thing. Pickaxe? Yeah. Kind of tempted to pick up the sand. You know what? I don't need potatoes. I have no need for potatoes. We can make carrots instead, because we can make golden carrots really easily. What a cute little bug working in the amethyst mines. I hope nothing happens to them. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be really sad. Sand. And I love when I find just chests full of sand over and over. I don't really think we need more iron horse armor. Yeah, let's get out of here. Now, where's my horse? Down here. Time to play the new hit game. Where is my horse? I misplaced it again. I'm sure Milo's gonna be fine later in the game. She'll be fine. I have no worries. Oh, we may have a second chance to no-hit this. This time for sure. Can I just put my horse in here? Yeah. I don't need hay bales anymore for food. We can start farming golden carrots soon. Okay, where's the tower? That one usually has a bundle in it. Nope. Unfortunate. Is there any other buildings around here with chests in them? Chests that are helpful, I mean. Oh, that's lovely. I'll have to take inspiration from that. Thanks for letting me inside. Yeah, you guys probably thought I was about to steal that. I thought about it. Also, it's like more stuff for my inventory that I don't need. Okay, so if when you guess someone's gender wrong, it's misgendering them. If you guess the gender right, are you hit gendering them? That's all. That was the whole thought, to be honest. It's kind of all I thought of. But I think this is an important question. Also, I immediately got hit. Okay, I've been hit a couple times now. Fine.
Ow.
Okay, now I don't even care. We've been hit enough. Oh, I gotta make room for that. Yeah, probably torches are a good thing to clear out. Horn! Why is there a second captain up here? Okay, that one's stacked. That one's been the one that we already had. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 4s, and 2. Not bad. Ponder. Interesting. I see. Let's see. If you guess correctly someone's gender, that would just that would just be respecting their gender. Yeah, but hit gender. Is it? I guess you'd never know the difference between someone just guessing right and actually like knowing and respecting it. I just like the idea of hit gendering people. You're just right. You just win. I don't know why I've had kelp in my inventory and didn't throw that out. I had that the whole time. From the top rope! Oh, crazy. Too slow. It's not gender by assassination. Someone's got the gender gun. You're just walking down the street one day and you feel like a blast hit you and like you look down at your hands, you just know you identify as something else now. It's tragedy. It's happening in the streets every day. I like the gender non-gender. It's a good one. It's a good one. I feel like whatever pirates lived in this world before I showed up, they really have a hard time sailing. Like, holy cow. What have they done? The other boat was flying as well. Maybe they were like magic. The Flying Dutchman. Blunt force transgenderism. Congratulations, you are now this. I feel like that just sounds like it would end up with like a game of like essentially like infection tag. We've just got opposing teams trying to get every person. Steering boats is really, really hard. Source, I don't want to talk about it. I know stealing boats is pretty easy though. I don't know anything about steering though. Hit it with a big hammer. Boom, you're boom, your boy. Boom, you're MP now. Yeah, it's like, what's your assigned gender? Like, they told me when I came in through the door, but I forgot. Like, oh, we gotta give you a new one. Someday we'll find one sunflower out here. Okay, so here's the whole like just someone just showing up and blasting you with a gender out of nowhere just reminded me of something. Okay, I don't like needles. I do not enjoy going to get flu shots. I mean, no one enjoys it. I don't think, I mean, probably some people. But you know, I got to every year. It's just how it is. Imagine how much better it would be if instead of having to deal with going there and scheduling a day and knowing like, oh, I gotta deal with needles on that day. Imagine there's just a guy in like a ghillie suit with a dart rifle, like how you tranquilize an animal, and you're just kind of walking around one day and you just get blasted. It'd be so much better. Because then I feel like then instead of just being like worried about one specific day, it's like, okay, you know, I'm a little bit worried every day that it just could happen. And you just kind of accept it, I feel like, at that point. It's like, yeah, it could happen any day. They'll keep me up to date on whatever vaccines I need. And they'll just give me. I actually don't like the idea of gender norms. What if I was a guy, I like playing with plush dolls, or what if I was a girl who wants to be standing up? Yeah, I don't think they're necessary. You know, that I think they're probably gonna slowly fade away over time. Let me enjoy generically effeminate things. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone stopped me from being standing up. I don't know enough to understand how well that would work, but no one's stopping you. At least I don't think. I am not a woman. I don't understand the struggles of women. I don't think anyone's stopping you. If there is someone, I think that's a bigger issue than just what they're stopping you from doing. Okay, there's gotta be sunflowers this way. For sure, definitely. They've gotta be out here. There's journals to women's bathrooms. They probably will eventually. Or they'll just ungender them altogether. Which would probably be better overall. I'm gonna go crazy. Why are there no sunflowers in this world? They just don't exist. Yeah, they're using these in guild chamber pots. They pour them out a window on the nutty peasants. Yeah, we need those again. I think we should regress in technology. It's too complicated now. I just want a big bowl that I can pour out my window on whatever poor passerby is down there and let flow down the side of the street with everyone else's. Is that so wrong? Abolish plumbing. Who needs it? Allays. Okay, that's actually dangerous. There's a witch. There's so many zombies. Witch is inside. We might have to abort mission. Holy cow, there's a lot of enemies here. What is happening? I wish I could get these kind of spawns in like a mob farm. Okay, witch is over there. Which is the scariest person here, by far? Ow. Need to check my armor durability, and that was like the only chance I had. I think they might be killing the witch. Okay, we got a goat horn. That's what I came up here for. Hmm. Oh, this I also need. I've got a lot of good stuff. I could eat this now. Leads are cheap. Yeah. I can put the horse in the horse hole. Do I have a whole stack of arrows? Oh, yeah, I do. Why are there so many enemies here? This is kind of wild. Fate was tempted? I mean, doesn't seem very tempted to me. Oh wait, we need that lead for the LAs, didn't we? We gotta get these guys all the way back. You know what? 16, 18. We'll come back. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? I didn't, like, get shot in the crossfire. I feel like with my luck, it's down here. I shouldn't be looking over those while there's so many pillagers near here. Where is my horse? This is why I need leads. Where in the world did my horse go? Okay, the witch died at least. That's good. Hey! Haunts. Haunts is alive. We found him. I feel like the moment Laz says something, the opposite happens. Yeah, Google Translate's so silly. Google Translate just says some stuff sometimes and just acts like it's real. It's great. I think they really need to fine-tune what it tries to translate. Wow, it's like every flower in the game except the one I need. How? How in the world is this possible? This is such a common item. I think I just have to accept that I can't find it. Maybe I'll just grab a bunch of yellow from here and go home. Let's see, what can I throw out for in favor of yellow? I guess sand. I'm gonna have to mine more when I get home. Or you know what we can do? We have to mine sandstone when we get home anyway. Let's just turn it all to sandstone. Wait, I can turn these into yellow. Wait, these will actually do just fine. I can bone meal these to make more. That's what I needed. I need something I could bone meal easily to get a bunch of yellow. So I'm realizing Maybe I should just make a bundle. How do you make them? It's like a leather and a string. I should make a horse hole before my horse leaves again. Okay, well I didn't do it before my horse left again. Where in the world did my horse go? Okay, so... No. No, stop it. Throw that out for a second. Oh crap, and then that fell down there. Starting to think leaves might have been a bad choice to throw out. Okay. So I need string, which we don't have, actually. There's leather. Yeah, I just don't think we can. I don't think we can make it. I think we throw out everything we don't need. I can't think of a way to get string out here until night, and I don't want to wait that long. So I think we throw out everything I don't necessarily need. And then I think we just collect a lot of wildflowers, and then we'll just not have to worry about this again. It's so whimsical, picking flowers on a nice mountaintop. It's not really what we were looking for, but we found something that was worthwhile anyway. The way it goes sometimes. Good moral to the story. To be honest, I actually think, no, we never passed this. I was gonna say we might have passed some of these along the way. But I don't think we did. Just gonna try and go with the conclusion of that we were so focused on getting specifically sunflowers, we didn't really think about the other options. You're kidding. Yay, flowers. Flowers. Yeah. Whimsy. I'm gonna explode. Is there a reason you didn't just take one wildflower to bone meal them? Mainly because bone meal is expensive. Complete the mission? I will. I'll make sure I get one before we leave. What do I want to throw out? I'm actually leaning toward the steak. The reason why is because we don't have much left. We have a lot of other food. And we're going to be switching over to another food source soon. Take the mutton. I can't believe this is right here. I can't believe it. I made my peace with the wildflowers because they work. They're enough. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need these anymore. Like, genuinely, all I needed was yellow dye, and I have 4 stacks of flowers that can become yellow dye in my inventory right now. But I think it's more about that I just want these two now. If I ever want them, I'll have them. That's crazy, but they were right here. Alright, time to go home. It's the principle of it all, indeed. Only this far out. Well, again, 2,000 blocks out in both directions, pretty much. We traveled so far to find these. And these will live on at my home, as I will, because I'm invincible and unkillable and I'll never die. I think I should start painting paintings of myself to put on my walls and like putting underneath them, like my titles, like the I was gonna say the immortal, but I don't want to be associated with that guy. He loses a lot of fights. He kind of just gets beat up a lot. You're really brave for saying that, Sun says. That'll be fine. Sunflowers are useful. They prevent corruption and hallow from spreading to your base. Okay, that's good. I'll need that. We're just gonna ride in a straight line home, I think. TV ghost on a poster can't kill what's already dead. They can't. They don't understand I'm one of them. I'm part of the undead. Oh, cool. Desert mine shaft. Oh, you know what we could have found out here? We just didn't. Could have found the new sulfur thing. Sure, unlucky, I guess. Possess a suit of RNA, possess a CRT, exactly. Same ghost, different form. I was trapped in a suit of armor for a long time, and then someone said my true name 3 times. Now I'm out. You guys get a little silly around their house for a bit. It's actually a great concept, a lich that's lived so long that he's entered the modern era as trying to embody technology. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I'm going for. Gotta modernize. Been around for so long, you know, you gotta keep up with the trends. It's the only way. Only way to survive. Cyber Lich. Sounds like a 80s TV show, to be honest. The Adventures of Cyber Lich. On last episode, we saw as he embodied a DVD player for some reason. Played like a spooky DVD. But now, as time marches forward, he will have to learn to switch to Blu-ray. So it's at the lower version, 300 years old and having a height of 4. The deep lore. So many canyons you gotta cross. Very pretty, though. We should check this, just in case there's an enchanted golden apple. I'm really gonna want an enchanted golden apple or two for the big fights. Ow. Honestly, there was nothing in there that really caught my eye. Should name your horse the Fallen One? Is it because I drive it off cliffs constantly? Go, horse, activate! Go down the hill! I actually don't know exactly where our base is, but I recognize some of these mountains, so I think it's this way. Okay, I know where we are now. Spawn's right up there. It is straight this way to our base. Then we will be home free. With nothing that can hurt us. Don't drink and horse, kids. This is... Let's see. This horse was once a noble, you know. The great Duke of Fallendor. Until he got cursed by the witch, Sybil of the Sog Bog, for his homophobia. Ah, yes, I have heard the legends. Now he is horse. Haunts. Maybe his full name is Haunts, the Fallen One. Well, we have an anvil now, I'm pretty sure. I could actually name him. Because we have name tags. I just gotta grab a symbol real quick. Is there just like a pink? I haven't really... Is there pink? It's dark purple. Light purple, I guess, is the closest. Yeah, it's a D. Haunts. The Fallen One. Do you want capitalized? Haunt the Fallen One. It's so dumb. Okay, now it should. I bestow upon you a name. Haunts the Fallen One. It's beautiful. Hey, how's it going, 21? How 216 levels? Mob farm. Oh, I should have made up a better reason. Haunts. Also known as everywhere by chat for some reason, because of Google Translate. I should make an actual pen for haunts. Oh, we need more jungle wood for that. My storage is getting bad, so let's just throw down more chests. That'll fix it. Yeah, this'll fix all my problems. Perfect. Do we have leads? Yeah. Ah, yes, haunts means everyone. Exactly. Well, actually, it means everywhere, clearly. So apparently translate that. Oh, I see. Duke haunts his nobility. He deserves only the fine stables and gay stables for Franklin. Have we beaten the dragon? No. We do have Haunts the Fallen One. Oh, I can name Hindenburg, finally. Let's see. Hindenburg. Come here, Hindenburg. Nothing's ever gonna happen to you, Hindenburg. I just know. You're gonna be fine. There's others that need names. I think maybe a deep red. Maybe bold. The dehumped. Oh crap, they're really close. They're right on top of each other. Let's give them some room to spread out. Okay, he's the dehumped now. So leave haunts alone if I speak French, but for some other reason. For some Zorbath forsaken reason. It just likes French more. Also, it was fine that time. So, I don't really know why. Wait, was that the camel from the hump incident? Yes, the hump incident. I think technically the other one was, but the zombie camel just makes more sense to call it the dehumped, as if something horrible happened to it. That's why it's a zombie. It got dehumped, dried out with no more water. I really want to talk to an AI at some point and be like, my camel has a hump, can you help me? And like, no matter what it tries to reassure me about, see if I can get it to switch its viewpoint on the issue. And agree with me that the hump has gotta go. Also, you know, water usage. How does one re-hump a camel? Can't do that. It's impossible. Once a camel's dehumped, it's permanent. I mean, you can't just re-hump a camel. That's ridiculous. Why is there based in the desert instead of plains, taiga, or savannah? Honestly, I just haven't really lived in deserts that much. And there's a beautiful vista around it of all different Beautiful or beautiful mesas, rivers, jungle. Just a pretty spot. If you just hump a camel for the first time. If you hump a camel, you go to prison, actually. From what I understand. That is illegal. You can't do that to an animal. It has to be like a consenting human being. That's sick that you would even suggest that. The world simply conspires against me having nice things. I actually have a theory. It's guessing what the text is and then translating the words from the language it thinks it is to English. So if you talk with a bunch of other English words, it'll understand, oh, this is English, and that's just like, I don't know what haunts means, so it won't change it. But if you send just haunts, it'll find a language where haunts means something and then translate it, is my theory. So if you say a bunch of other stuff that's in English or another language with haunts in there, then it should work. Let's see, where my base over cold/deep cold ocean. That'd be cool. Nice Arctic base. Where, yeah, see. Alright, I can make a pen now. This isn't going to be permanent, but I just want to give him a nice pen. So there's no space. Ah, fair enough. I get that. Alright, let's give this guy a nice wide pen. An offering from the squid people. They've given me their sacks. I will fondle them with great respect. Deep reverence for their culture. Sack equals sacrifice. It all makes sense now. Oh, you're so right. You can see between the lines. You see what the Illuminati are hiding from us. What would happen if there were two languages in one message? Seems all like one to me, so I would assume it translated properly, though I have to like actually move my mouse out and hover over it. Yeah, it figured it out. Okay, I think I know why, though. I think it didn't translate the English. I think it saw French and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do French. And then it's like, well, I don't know what these words are, so it just didn't translate those, would be my guess. So I think if you did French and Spanish, it wouldn't translate the second one. So pretty much, I guess the more words in your sentence that are English, the less likely it is to mess it up. I think it's just not calibrated for short messages. Organism Zeta still saying flying squids after you. It calls for you. No, I'm not going back. You can't send me back to the parasite event. Please. Anything but that. Oh, that event was so rough. Ugh. Yep, it didn't translate the second one. Ooh, you want to go back to Parasite and get platinum? Ooh. No, no, please. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go back there. That was such a rough stream. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think that's the least fun I've had on a stream this year. Like in the last year, I think that's the least fun I've had on the stream. That was rough. Like, probably one of the only times I've been genuinely frustrated. Farmerays wasn't as bad. It's impact of farm raise, anything but the parasite thing. Honestly, farm raise isn't that bad now. It's fine. Let's see. And then I want to hear what happened if Archer's saying it was as bad as farm raise. Okay. So you've seen White Knuckle. Imagine White Knuckle. Except you need to get to a bunch of objective points and collect things. Except every time you collect things, another virus spawns. And the viruses patrol around. And if they see you, they chase you. And they just kind of go around randomly. And there's like no way to sneak past them. So you just have to wait. And if they see you, it's really hard to escape. And you have to start it completely over again from the start. Every time. So if you make one mistake, you have to go through an entire... Wait, there's a recipe book for furnaces? What? Sorry, this I swear didn't exist. When the one just happened? As someone who's gotten platinum on Parasite, I can confirm it's not that bad. Disco, I think you have a Parasite. If you think that, I will go to the grave with his opinion. That would hurt. You can scare away viruses by beating them with hammers. That would at least make it a little bit better, if that's possible. I don't remember having a hammer. Did I have a hammer? I might have. I think I repressed most of that. Not like that. That game is so good, that mode is rough. Chimney was cool, though. Where's this gold from? Oh, it's the Piglin farm, yeah. Elsewhere, I have so many levels and why we're on like 120 days played. I think I spent 62 days AFK. So a little over half the time we actually have in this world is technically me AFK. Okay, so we need a bunch of gravel and a bunch of sand. We have a bunch of sand already because we live in a desert. That's kind of how that works. Here's gravel. Well, we went all the way out to go get it. Let's use these sunflowers. Wonderful. Wait, I don't actually know if I need... No, we should probably just make sure this is filled in for when I'm trying to connect things. Just use all the sunflowers? No, I use half. There's still 32 left. I only need one to regenerate all of them. So I should be fine. I'm thinking like maybe 6 tall. It's like up to there. It is funny that we're building a courtyard first. Like, we haven't even built any indoor areas. We'll start getting to work on those soon. Also, we're gonna need a bunch of leaves for, Oh, I just realized we're gonna need... Probably a lot of birch leaves, and pine leaves, and azalea leaves. Because those are the ones that aren't affected by the biome color. Because I want the indoor area to look lush, because we're watering them. It'd be great. You saw it. Put sunflowers in the front of the courtyard, and they're facing the wrong direction. That would be funny. Love how the colors of the concrete is so random. Not completely random, but eventually it'll hopefully look a little nicer. Like the blue looked really rough. It's a little bit more broken up now. We're getting there. It'll get broken up by some green as well with plant life. I think it's gonna look really messy and chaotic for a while, so it'll come around hopefully. But it's very whimsical and colorful. I'm very much not used to building like this. But gotta learn new styles eventually. That's how you grow. Okay, so we need... Why don't we just get like a bunch of materials? Needs geysers and chorus plants, more Fey whimsy. I am planning on using a geyser. I need a geyser for something. Mainly for just like the main area. I have a cool idea for that. Okay, so we want like... Let's get 8 stacks of gravel. Oh, and then you know what? While we're out, we'll get the sand. So I need 4.5. Cool. Gravel first. That's nerve-wracking. I'm just still not fully used to it yet. Scary down there. Oh, you know what? Why don't we just go into the mines? Into the strip mines. Probably a little bit safer. I don't think we're going to put chorus flowers anywhere around, but I will try and integrate some more like beautiful plant life and flowers and a lot of that cool stuff. That'll hopefully make it very fun and a very happy place to hang around. That'd be great. Automation, yeah, of course, right? You can make observers and pistons, exactly. We could start automating some stuff. There's not a lot of farms I need to automate right now. At least not more urgently than building a base. Oh, we don't have torches. Just borrow this one. Glad I borrowed a torch. I was not going to see that otherwise. We'll get all the gravel out of here and then we'll get that. Oh yeah, so I watched the entire Among Us TV show. Like in a day. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. Why don't we have any totems? Haven't done a raid yet. Or gone to a woodland mansion. We actually only just now got the ability to even do raids. He took my gravel. He deserved it. Gravel. Only 8 stacks isn't too bad. I have a feeling that's way more than we need, by the way. Just need 1 block. That's bad optics, man. No. I defend what's mine, and all the gravel is mine. Surely you could have spared 1 gravel block for that, and I mean, I couldn't. You don't understand. We need it all. It could have been like an ultra rare platinum gravel. You don't know. I had to make sure. White man mentality. Crap, I really just got called out. Where in the world does this go? I feel like I know what tunnel I'm in, but at the same time I thought that didn't connect to the one I just went through. There's not gonna be much down there. Can't really get much out of that. So British. You know, I can't top that joke. Goose to you, apples. Yeah, that I kind of got there. I can't even come back from that one. Do you think if I, like, get really pale, like, we're talking, like, Victorian era royalty, kind of, like, pale. Do you think... Where I'm going with this might get problematic. Do you think they'd, like, racists would love me? Like, if I was just really pale. Because, like, if they're gonna be white supremacists, right? What if I'm whiter than they are? Does that mean that they should think I'm better than they are, right? And then I can command them to stop being racist. Right? That's totally how it works, I would assume. It's gotta be. Okay, new objective, become the whitest man alive and then order all the racists to be not racist anymore. New life goals unlocked. I think I solved it. I think that's just how you fix racism. Easy. I'm gonna need gravel for this. Can't explain why, I just do. You know, if that works, I won't complain. I like to imagine I just show up at like some kind of rally and like it's just so pale, it's like reflective. So all they just see is a glowing like white light in the shape of a humanoid in the sun. Behold the whitest man. Luckily, I don't have to worry about racism. I'm blue. I've always been blue. I'm a computer. The way the religious folks might be after you. Ah, crap. You're so right. Darn. Where's all the gravel down here? They're hiding it from me. The Enderman must have taken it all. Here it is. This is where the Enderman stashed it away. I'm glad I killed him. He's been hoarding all of this down here. I've just now exposed his sick operation to steal all my gravel that I rightfully colonized. That's it. Where your harvesting practices are unsustainable, making it increasingly more difficult to find resources. Ridiculous. Also, if you could tell me a sustainable way to mine gravel other than piglins, let me know. I would like to hear it. Unless you start bringing up solar power, and then no, of course not. I need my oil. Do you think if, do you think machines would have a preference? Like, if we have robots in the future that are, like, close to sentient, you think they're gonna be like, ew, not that oil variety? No, I like the other one much more. Or be like, oh, I don't really care for coal-generated electricity. I only like the finest from underwater turbines. Like, I just feel like it's something they could be snobby about, and it would be great. Something to distract them from killing all humans. As the religious folks, I approve our decision to colonize the Endermen and use their prized possessions to build his backyard. My mom's non-sentient car only likes gasoline from a specific chain of gas station already. Okay, that actually makes sense. There's logic behind that. That's real. Because different chains of gas stations actually do put different chemicals in their gas, and some actually have a higher content of the stuff that actually burns and is useful as fuel. And then some have like some like stuff that helps like clean some of the components while the gas is going through it and stuff, so that's actually like fair and real. I've only like ever gone to get gas from like one place because I don't drive that much. It's right by my house. And I get it when I'm leaving. They just put the chemicals in the water instead of gasoline. Oh, they're turning the frickin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? That's such an old meme. It's ancient now. This guy's nothing I want. Red sand, really? An emerald for 4 red sand. And you're standing here trying to sell me that. Holy cow, hitless llamas. Oh, crazy. My mom's car is just older than most people I know, and a strong gust of wind, it's just a strong gust of wind away from falling apart. My car might be older than some viewers. There's definitely a couple times people have come into chat, and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely younger than my car. Which is a 2016, for the record. You can just tell. One thing I've noticed, I'm very curious why this is, and maybe you guys might have theories. Have you guys noticed that kids love to tell you how old they are? It's like a thing. I feel like once you're below a certain age, you just want to tell everyone how old you are. And I don't know why. It just seems like such a consistent pattern. It's why a lot of people actually have to like write rules specifically, like don't say your age in chat. And I actually might need to like enforce that more and actually like time people out who are doing that, but I hate to do that. But like, yeah, you shouldn't be sharing that stuff. I feel like it's like 13 and below, usually. I've definitely seen it above that. But like early double digits, very early double digits, it seems like they're really proud of it. I think, okay, possible theory. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. There's gotta be a reason. If anyone knows or seen like an article on that or something, like let me know. I'm actually really curious why that's like a thing. It's not like I'm like, oh, don't tell me it. I don't want to like it's not like I'm like mad about it. It's just like it's probably not safe for those people to say that. Mark growing up being told like don't tell anyone about you. Nowadays I don't hear that sentiment as much. Yeah, I think it's nowadays like everything tracks people so much. People aren't as worried about their privacy. Because they already don't have it. Which is kind of sad. I don't like telling people how old I am because it adds the intrigue. See, I don't like telling people who I am either. I think it's... I would rather be judged... Because, like, here's the thing. Depending on how old you are, you're gonna judge... Like, if I say my age, people are gonna judge, be like, oh, wow, he's really young, or he's really old. Or, like, whatever. On those fronts. And I'd rather just be a personality online without needing to add that to it. And also, it's like one step easier to figuring out who I am. Because then you can like cross-reference the birthday with possible people. Because like, my actual birthday's already popped. Oh, I forgot we were gonna do fake birthday streams. Should I do an entire month where I title every stream birthday stream? Oh wait, no, it was gonna be once every 3 months. I title it stream birthday stream. Okay, next Minecraft hardcore stream, I'm titling birthday stream. It's a lie. I just want you to know it's in February. But I think that's just funny. I just want to see how many times I can get away with people thinking it's my birthday in a single year. And maybe just like slowly make it more and more frequent. Until it's like once every month that I'm saying, oh, it's my birthday again. Oh wait, I just realized how this could be bad. I just realized if someone actually thinks it's genuine, like there's like one of those like donation things, or like gift subs, then I'll be really, then I'll actually feel really bad about it. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I just realized how that could be manipulated by accident. Okay, I might not do that. Maybe we'll do it like once for fun. I'm gonna feel really bad if that happens though. Like, is that really? That feels like really bad. I should that's lying. This magic gives us will unplug you. Belated birthday. I feel really bad. I feel so bad if someone donoed. And it was like, happy birthday. And didn't know that it was a lie. Oh wait, I think I can turn off I think I might be able to turn that off to make it so people can't. I might look into how to do that and then I do it. Because that's funny. If I can figure out how to turn off the ability to give money for like a stream, then I'll do that, because that makes sense. I just really don't want to like manipulate people by accident. Hello, welcome to my Search Your Birthday event. We will be celebrating this event for 365 days. Alternatively, I have a stream that's entirely focused on that it's not my birthday. I get a bunch of guests on and we go for like 8 hours. We have like an 8-hour long stream with a bunch of events and stuff. Celebrating that it's not my birthday. Like, man, I'm glad that's not today. Glad I'm not another year closer to dying. Hey, welcome to the stream, Fan Bosk. What are you doing? Currently just collecting sand so we can decorate the horrific box. Welcome to the stream. Talking about a joke to do on future streams, though, how it might accidentally be immoral if I have donations on. We're talking about seeing how many times in a single year I can get away with saying birthday stream, but then I'd have to have donations off because I don't want people to donate over a lie. That'd be really bad. I don't think I could live with that, even if it was just like a little bit. Alright, I think we can finally put up some yellow. Yeah, we really gotta... I gotta figure out how to mob-proof this, because having the lights be so bright back here to keep mobs from spawning is really... This needs to just have some shadow on it. It's so bright otherwise. Doesn't look right. You can see your money right now. All of it. Put your hands in the air. Hand it over. Maybe eventually when there's enough people, there's something that's actually like paid, but I don't think there's... I don't have the time to make additional content that would be worth money, to be completely honest. I would not feel right asking people, like, hey, pay for this subscription. I am very grateful to the people who do on Twitch and stuff, but at least there's like something. It's like, okay, no pre-roll ads, which are the only ads I run on my channel anyway, but and at least you get like emojis and stuff. So you have the area under the walls be an elevated step. That's kind of what I'm thinking, actually. Okay, so we need a stack of wildflowers. Turn that to yellow. Alright. And that's all we'll make for now. This is gonna look so much better once we can get the extra buildings in. We have to trust the process. Pansexual house? It is those colors. Wait, is it in the right order? One sec. Did I really just... No. Not quite. Yellow would have had to be the pillars, and pink on top and blue on bottom. That's funny. I did not realize I just kind of did those exact colors. Mobs don't spawn unless light level 0 on modern versions, right? I don't think that's how it works on Bedrock. Use soul engines or glow like, and yeah, I don't think that's how it works on... We could check. Maybe they've changed it. Light level for mobs to spawn Bedrock. 7 or lower. Yeah. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. At least once we're done with this courtyard, we can start decorating everything else. So this wall's gonna look so much better once I can pour water down it. It's such a light, bright color right now. It'll be a little duller once I can do that. But still very saturated and pretty. Actually, I might need to go up a little higher for... Oh, actually, no, I can just build like an attic area. Disco posted a funny video in the Discord. You should watch it right now. Okay. What is this? What has been posted in the Discord?
What is that? They put in the soda.
That's so loud.
Turn it. Oh my god. Where can I buy one? What moron would want to humidify? I'm not a moron!
This is so... This kid's so... It's just... So it's a meme with just like half an hour of Portal gameplay after it, I see. Wonderful. It was over an hour long. I didn't actually get time, so I was just judging it by what I thought it was. That's funny. How do you even send that on Discord? Is it just really compressed? Alright, we've almost got this wall up. There we go. The Discord upsides their file upload limits. Oh, that's nice. Wonderful. That'd be really helpful. Sometimes I can't send images from my camera roll. How compressed is that? Probably pretty compressed. I mean, it looks pretty rough, so that would make sense. We have a bucket in here. Alright. At least I don't have to be too careful about this. It's not like the work can flow anywhere except ruining my torches, and it's gonna do that, so. Yeah, this is a much more pleasant yellow color. Much more pleasant. Alright. I didn't really have much to say during that. This is vaguely hypnotic. It is kind of nice. I think we got our torches back. Back in my day, you were pansexual. They would put you on the stove and use you to cook eggs. So true. I'm glad they can find work. I knew a skill at once, and they were like super nice. Let's see. There we go. All those are back. Yellow. Can you no longer place torches on walls? I can. I've just been putting it here, because I'm going to put stuff on top of these later. Oh wow, we actually eyeballed it really well. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Oh, there's actually supposed to be like one more layer, huh? Because we're supposed to cut through with this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to change some things. That's okay. We can fix it. Oh, I've made a mistake by not doing the outside. Well, that's really unfortunate. Makes it a little harder. I'm just gonna remove this layer. We'll replace it with like wood or something. Then we can adjust it where we need to. It'll help me know where the floor is elsewhere. I guess I don't have to even remove it. Just leave it like it is. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, I will though. Just for the sake of completeness. And trying to get some of my resources back I might need later. It doesn't take too long. We'll have to run around outside and go grab everything in a bit, but that's fine. Look at the texture, we'll make it look less flat. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need this to look less flat soon. But we have plenty of ways of making that work. Plenty of ways to break it up. Alright. Let's make sure we get everything that was dropped. Make sure we put our torches back, because those do keep away monsters. Kind of important. Go back up here. Oh, if I could jump in there. So that means we need some flooring. I don't know if I have enough, frankly. Let's see. Probably the only thing holding me back from playing Bedrock is that on Mac, let's see, playing Bedrock is that isn't on Mac, and the skin screens won't load without internet. They do for me. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Also, the combat is bad. I like the Bedrock, or I don't like the Bedrock combat system. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Java has better combat. I'm not that good at it, but like it's a cooler system. I definitely like Bedrock a lot, and I prefer it. But I mean, I can't really argue that one. Like that's just it's better on Java, that one. I need another nice tall tree. I'm gonna walk a little further into the forest this time, though. I think balancing Bedrock combat around mobile is holding it back. At least have an option for the modern combat system. Yeah, I agree. I think, honestly, I think mobile could do the modern combat system. I think they'd be fine. Would it be a little harder? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Bedrock does have, like, just harder enemies on a lot of cases. Like, the Wither's crazy. Our monster spawning is psychotic. I actually really like those things. I like that there's a little bit of challenge to it and risk at night. Alright, this should be some good resources. We could probably chop down one more while we're out here, though. Make sure we have plenty of resources. Floating vines? Floating vines. Cool, floating vines. Love to see them. Let me chop down this one. I want to be floating vines. That makes sense for you. Yeah, checks out. The vibe. Yeah, grab that. Maybe cool Bedrock Wither was ported to Java. The hashtag is awesome. Yeah, the Bedrock Wither is better. It's way cooler. And it also feels like an endgame challenge that you take on after the Ender Dragon. What do you mean for you? I just think that makes sense for you. Congratulations, you could be Vines. Wow, the house looks really weird right now. Looks so wacky. Once we really start giving it some shape, it's gonna help so much, I think. Burger. Oh, you're referring to the house. I was about to say, like, yeah, I mean, you can, like, got burger. I didn't really have a good response for that, and then I realized what you meant. They're just saying that. Where's your food farm? Don't have one. I live in a desert. Gotta roleplay desert by having a famine. I'm probably gonna start growing carrots soon, though. SpongeBob Patrick House. Yeah, I kinda see it. I wonder if Java and Bedrock have different development teams. I mean, coding-wise, definitely. Creatively, I don't think so. Because, I mean, they're adding features at the same time. But, like, coding, absolutely. They'd have to. I'm gonna remove these. I know this is detail, but I think we wait until we know exactly what we're gonna build out here. I mean, this wall is not an exterior wall, to be fair. It's just not. So we'll get there eventually. Okay, this part I might leave though. So put these back up. Just like right here. Because those are probably gonna stay. Baffles me how colored cauldrons only work in Bedrock and custom Superflat worlds are only on Java. It's kind of weird. They're getting closer to adding them. I think both of them. I mean, if a few more parody things get added every update, we make a little bit more progress. Okay, so I know on Bedrock, at least, I don't know if this affects Java, but the Lush Caves, Deep Dark, and Dripstone Caves are pretty much placed pretty much according to the biome that's above them. Does Sulfur Cave work the same way? Because maybe we just find that biome. I'm thinking maybe in a bit we load up a bunch of random maps on Chunk Base because I don't want to look at the one on here. If I can avoid it. And we try and see what biomes they spawn under, if there is any real pattern. Because then we could go just hunt down that biome and dig down and see if it's there. Repeat process. Because I would like to get a geyser because they're brand new. I would like to do that in the stream. Okay. Let me make sure this is the brand new version. Okay. This is going to be random maps. So what we're looking for is underground. Sulfur caves. Let's see if this conforms to any particular biome. Okay, that's in plains. Birch forest. I'm seeing plains and savanna over here. A lot of dripstone over here. I'm pretty sure that's because it's probably colder biomes. Yeah. And this. So very much in temperate forests and plains, it seems. So so kind of small patches in temperate biomes. When was this? Oh, I see. Can it show me sulfur? If we can, okay, no. Okay, let's load in our random seed. Yeah, so temperate like we expected. Savannas. Is that in the middle of the desert? Yeah. Okay. It might just be that they can spawn anywhere. If we find it in a cold biome, then we know. Oh crap, I think this might be a cold biome. Windswept Hills. Crap. That's still kind of temperate. Let me check some cold areas. See if we can find any over here. I see. Yeah, they actually can generate in areas with surface biomes. Hot and cold areas next to each other. I see. We don't really. We can't look at the map in this world because we're trying to avoid that. But pretty much what I've just learned is that there is really no way of predicting this. We just kind of gotta go out into the wild and look for it. So why don't we do that? Grab some coal for torches. We're gonna need some of these. Spring 2. And, okay, my armor's actually looking really beat up. Why don't we fix that real quick? Maybe just like 1 diamond each. I don't think we need. Sulfur cubes are such a perfect opportunity to add pure sulfur as an item. Maybe we have potent sulfur. Wow. Okay, I can fix the leggings a bit more. Okay, the helmet. You know, we'll just fix the boots while we're at it. We have diamonds, we have levels. It's not like we're gonna use them for much else. I know it hurts a little bit. We'll take this as well. Oh, I should also fix my sword. Just a little bit. Okay, so we need to go somewhere that we haven't been before. Or at least haven't been before the update. So, this way. We haven't really been this way. Thing is, we have loaded like 70 chunks in every direction of this place, so it'll be a bit of a ride. Just going on a quick quest. I think we just go straight in this direction. And then once we feel like we're far enough out, we can start trying to dig for it. Or when we find like a big cave entrance. This place has some crazy mesas. Very strange. Like you don't usually see this expansive of mesas in places like this. There's an azalea tree, which I actually do want a sapling of. I quickly get an azalea sapling. Come on. Really? Oh, I got one. Feels like good journey music going on right now. Good background music for this. We just need to stumble into some geysers. Across the ocean, that might work.
After the fall of the obelisk, the world fell into ruin. In many places, the rains stopped falling. Even the Sog Bog ultimately dried up.
That's a tragic tale, Apples. It's a shame what happened to this place after the obelisk. You know, supposedly there was like some kind of like champion during that time period who was supposed to slay the obelisk once and for all, and eventually failed. Destroyed by a creeper while journeying into the mountains. Probably some weak, pathetic fool. We're a lot stronger than that. We're unkillable even. We can't die.
Or maybe the obelisk just never fell without a hero to stop it, and it sucked all the life out of the land. Like some kind of spire that would need to be slain.
We're now in the territory where this could be. Anywhere around here could just be sulfur springs. We just gotta keep an eye out for them. The issue is the yellow really isn't gonna stand out in this biome. Oops. I do wonder how long this journey is going to be. Could be extremely short, depending on how lucky we are, or very, very long. But we'll make it back. This might be difficult. Very pretty. Though I do see dripstone down there, I believe. Which means we're not in the area for what we're looking for. Shield actually does help on a horse. I actually didn't realize that. I thought it just held it up as a glitch. Apparently it actually functions. It's cool. Yeah, dripstone down there. So. No reason to stay here. We gotta move on. Imagine Duke Hans of Fondor lived in the wealthy part of town next to the Sog Bog. Probably. Probably why he got cursed. Ouchberg. Yeah. I'm really just hurting this horse constantly. I feel bad. Might be time for a poke hole. Just see. I haven't seen a cave in a bit. Oh, maybe cave down there? It looks like no biome right now. Oh, there's not a cave. Put that there for a second. Have you played RL Craft? I never have. I might try it someday. Let's see. 600 hours or more. More than vanilla. Cool. I usually play for a long time in just vanilla worlds. I'm definitely one for vanilla more than modded, but maybe we'll do some mod on here eventually. Alright, where are the odds I dig down to a sulfur cave? Okay. I don't even need to go into the cave, I can just kind of... Okay, not sulfur biome. Back up and keep looking. We'll find it. I need me that potent sulfur. I just realized we're about to drop below 200 levels. We're gonna be poor soon. Glad this horse has armor. I might need to give it a diamond armor eventually, though. Because I am really putting this horse through a beating every time we go anywhere. Oh, wow. A lot of armored enemies out today. Oh, this would be a great place to spot some geysers, a nice big open area. Assuming that there are any. And there's a village so I can heal up my horse a bit. RL Craft, you can die from mining stone, mining wheat, using your bet being too high. Yeah, pretty much you can die from like anything in RL Craft. RL Craft seems like it would only be fun to me if it was on stream. Because then it's content. I think I'd just be annoyed by it if it wasn't on stream. Definitely seems frustrating. And not really in the Elden Ring challenge kind of way. That horse is really good in a lot of ways, but the jump height's rough. I might need to find a good jumping horse and breed the two horses together. Maybe make a mule, actually. Who's still around? Please just let me sleep. Okay. Let's get some of this. I believe RLCraft deaths can be unfair, although keep inventory is fully fair game. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, we'll just keep that on us. In case we need it. Anything I actually want from here? The carrots, I think. Oh, I think carrots got harvested. Carrots are gone. Okay. Never mind, then. I was gonna test if one of those horses had high jump height, but I don't have anything to breed them. I need golden carrots. Wait, can you breed a horse with a hay bale? No. You can only feed it. Just gonna kind of wander around, I guess, until we find something. I guess we could always just go mining in a straight line until we stumble into it. That seems kind of boring. I kind of want to find an actual geyser. Though I'm definitely going to just be checking underground a lot. Everybody down over here? Yeah. We gotta go a little further in to see. It doesn't seem like it. Moving on. We'll find this. Mutton comes from older sheep and lamb comes from young sheep. There's this thing called hogget, which is also sheep. Interesting. I didn't know the hogget bit. The other part I knew, though. Is there any other way to detect what we're looking for? I feel blind trying to find this by, like... I mean, this is like trying to just, like, stumble across an azalea tree. Trying to find one of these intentionally is kind of rough. If you don't have, like, a map just telling you where to go. Dry Hands is a good song. The Hands and Feet songs are good. Is this one of those two? I don't actually know most of them. I don't really listen to the soundtrack much until now. Looks like Dripstone Caves down there.
Yeah, where's that down there? Yeah, looks like Dripstone down there. Yeah, that in my expert opinion is Dripstone.
I had to get really close to the screen for that one. Maybe we'll see. Really looked like diorite to me. It could have been. All I know is it wasn't yellow. It wasn't yellow and red, so it wasn't what I wanted. I might be wrong. But I know it wasn't what we were looking for. Seems like these are actually pretty rare. You know, it's yellow and red. Your body tissue. Or your bodily tissues. Wow! Yay! Woohoo. Hmm. I want to go check that cave across the water. If we check enough caves, eventually we'll find one that works. I think geysers can only spawn naturally on the surface, so I think unless we find like a surface area with sulfur, then we're not going to see geysers. We can always make our own. I would really like to see one though. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, a spyglass would be really useful. I mean, if I could just, like, pump my render distance all the way up and then just look around the spyglass, that would be super helpful. Because right now we're just trying to cover as much land as possible. If we aren't talking about we're going to be McDonald's. I'm not planning on using too much of the new blocks, to be honest, except for, like, the potent sulfur. I wonder if you always get geysers above it. Definitely possible. I guess we really haven't seen one, so we don't know. That was cinnabar, that was granite. I would like another goat horn. But I'm kind of lazy right now, so I'm not going to fight everyone for it. We have a mission to do. If I get pushed back off this tower, at least we'll land in the water. Hello. There we are. Goat horn. I think surface geysers appear like lush or Silpcave here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That they spawn a similar way. We have found an azalea tree, so who knows, maybe we'll find sulfur. Azalea trees aren't too uncommon, so at least in the lush cave biomes. Though, since sulfur caves are just less common than lush caves, it'll be a little trickier. We'll have to mark the sulfur cave eventually. Probably make a nether link to it if I need a bunch of resources, but I don't think I will. Maybe I'll just grab a bunch of sulfur and cinnabar the first pass, and then we probably won't run out. I don't need that much of it. Oh, this is a good place to go diving and just see if there's anything visible underneath. Nope. Sulfur spikes grow, so the entire sulfur cave is renewable. That's nice. Wait, is cinnabar? Because I don't think cinnabar is renewable, unless I just missed how to do that. So I knew about the sulfur spikes, but... Oh, hello. Hello, zombie knight. I know it can spawn under savannas. If it is limited to certain biomes, we have proof that it goes under these ones. Just need to spot one. Or have a cave that leads down to one. Cinnabar isn't renewable, odd. I mean, there's a lot of it though, so it should be fine. Nothing down there. Still think Sulfur Cave should have been nether biomes. I could see that. I think it should have been prevalent in both, to be honest. I like the idea that maybe it's like pretty frequent in the nether, like as a new biome. And maybe has like different variations. But then like you can also kind of find it rarely in the overworld. That'd be kind of cool. Just like different formation types would be kind of interesting. This will peek down here. This looks like a good spot to check, if nothing else. Just run around underground. Because maybe this cave is long enough it just runs into one. Okay, just in case we gotta come back here. I'll be back. Promise. Never mind, I don't think we need to check this area. I actually see a different cave biome already down there. This is actually very clearly the wrong kind of cave. That makes sense for silver caves to be in the overworld because of the hot springs. Take it back. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Yellowstone. Gotten to see a lot of these like geyser type things in real life. It's super cool. Been a while though. I'm excited for the dappled forest though. That's just a very cool update. You know, it's funny, in one of the earlier snapshots in Java, I loaded up the world and then like went looking for geysers and found them so fast. And then here we are meanwhile. Trying to find our way around. Not a piece of sulfur cinnabar to be found. Oh, cherry blossoms. I don't think we found those yet. This is a huge village. Big village. Oh, nice. Guess we didn't sleep here for the night. We'll find this. If nothing else, we found cherry blossoms, which is great. I didn't want those. If we just go up to one of these mountains and then turn our FOV way down. Turn our render distance way up and try and find it. I actually don't think that would help much. In all seriousness. This area is clearly part of the dripstone caves. Let's see dripstone down there. Oh, and I see that yellow and red. It's gonna be such a relief. There we go. There we are. And now these trees are decaying. This should give us some saplings as well. Wonderful. So much pink dye. Alright, back to the trail. Just more dripstone. That way isn't promising because I see dripstone in caves on the far side. This way it is then. North, I believe, judging by the coordinates. I don't think we need another one of those. There's actually just like one more I can get. It's fine though. We'll find others. Let's stay focused. We are officially getting to where I was planning to end the stream. I really want to find this. So, here we go anyway. I do wonder if there are any patterns to where it spawns. It'll just give me a more likely chance. The thing is, it's probably just like, what's it called? Something noise generated. Which means there's not really any spawn conditions I can look for. If we search for long enough, the world file is going to get like way too big and get laggier, so at some point we have to just call it and chunk base it, but I'd rather not. Oh, there's some big icy mountains over there. Wow. Dripstone. You know what's crazy? I have not actually seen into a lush cave yet. I've seen one cave biome this whole time. It's crazy unlucky. I really don't want to have to use the, I don't want to use chunk base, but I don't know if we'll physically be able to find it otherwise, which would really suck. At least physically be able to find it and well, like, what's it called? Losing my train of thought. It's a little tired. We're gonna be able to find it and keep the world size decent. Unfortunately. Maybe we'll just stumble across on their journey. We'll at least loop back around and try and find it on the way back. Because we are looping back around to a different area than we were. So we'll cover new ground. Maybe that'll just be something to find in the future. Oh, dripstone. How in the world is this so unlucky? So much dripstone, yet nothing else. It's kind of astonishing. Maybe I should just explain what I'm actually wanting to use this for. If you put the geysers low underwater, you can pretty much get them to just like shoot the particles up and then into other water. You can use such like a nice splash effect. And I would love to get the geyser going all the time underneath a fountain. So it looks like there's always like a little bit of mist and splashing water in the fountain would be really cool. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. Nothing crazy. No like huge plans. Just one little cool thing that we'll look at every time we enter our base. So I want to make sure it's good. thus I need sulfur. Yeah, it's not looking like it's on the table. If I see just like a little glimpse of yellow, I'll be so happy. I'll be thrilled. Though they are rare. Actually, I'm gonna quickly look up how to find sulfur caves in Minecraft. Explore cave systems. Search new dripstone caves, meadows, desert biomes. Okay, dripstone caves, meadows, deserts. Okay. Is that real? Hey, is that? Hmm. Well, I don't have anything else to go off of. Deserts and meadows, got it. If we see those, we'll go to them. Even if they're a bit out of the way. I think I see a desert. I've got nothing else to go off of. So we're gonna make a random gamble that that's correct information, which I don't think it is. But honestly, what have I got to lose? This is a really small one. Maybe we swim down and see if anything generated. Doesn't look like it. Let me check this way. This is a pretty expansive cave. Yeah, doesn't look like it's down there. Hmm. Someday we'll find it. Someday it shall be real. Where's my horse wandered off to? Look, I ask that every 10 seconds. How are you over there? I've probably passed over one by now. Thing is, there's just no way to check everywhere that I need to check to verify. All I can really do is just peek down every cave and occasionally do poke holes if I think an area seems suspicious. Gotta check a lot of places and see if anything works out. I guess I'd know if it was in the works, it would be green, huh? Maybe not the surface. Hmm. Oh, that was a creeper, like, right next to me. Oh. Well, we're fine. Oh, that's a baby with a sword. Don't want to deal with that either. I just saw a suspicious looking cave in this direction. Real suspicious. I don't think that's a sulfur cave, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look like sulfur. Let's look at that one. Looks like it was just dirt in a weird spot. Lighting made it look like it could have been yellow. You can always check anyway. Does this go down? Yeah. Let's check down here. Dripstone. Lovely. It's always dripstone. I do wonder if they'll ever add sulfur from Minecraft into real life. Seems like a cool material. Thought I saw something down there. It was stone. Yeah, this is much more of an issue than I thought. Which is really unfortunate. I was kind of hoping it would just be like, oh, go out real quick, find this. You know, within a few thousand blocks, but no. Like, these are really rare. And seeing signs of them from the surface is also rare. Unless they just can't generate yet. Which they should be able to. Yeah, we might need to just locate it, which I really don't like. Or we just continue looking another stream as well. Which is also a valid option. I see more caves over there. Maybe they'll have sulfur in them. Dripstone. It's always dripstone. I feel like I'm slowly becoming jaded. Jade is not what we're looking for. We're looking for sulfur. I need to become sulfured. I'm gonna eat all that sulfur when I get down there. It's gonna be so tasty. Eat all that yellow. I just realized now there's two variants of redstone in Minecraft. There's redstone, and then there's redstone, because cinnabar exists. I might be losing it. We're so long into this journey trying to find this. I might just slowly be cracking. I think at a certain point we just have to call it a loss. Just move on. I know I hate that. We'll just have to find one the old-fashioned way, maybe with tunneling. Just tunneling in a straight line until I hit Cinnabar. At maybe like kind of mid-cave level. That could work. I think we'll have to think up a scheme before next stream. Some way of getting to that sulfur. Locating where it is. Honestly, even if a wandering trader showed up selling sulfur spikes, it would be enough. I need one sulfur spike, technically. I don't need the Cinnabar. Cinnabar's bonus, if we can find it. If. Big if. I don't think they can be underwater, at least I wouldn't assume so. Peek down here. Yeah, nothing. Can't imagine it's like this hard to find. There must be another way. I think we need to go across the water. Throw out a bunch of this. Don't need any of that. Quick boat. Oh, I don't have elite. Can't travel by boat. Unless I want to swim this guy all the way across the ocean. Which I'd rather not do. I'll have to cross through the jungle hills. But who knows, maybe right down here is Cinnabar and sulfur. Maybe down this one. Maybe it is nice just like exploring, but where in the world's my horse? It always wanders off. It just has such fast walking speed, it gets so far away. It's like he's always just trying to escape me constantly. Probably because I push him off cliffs, like, all the time. Hey, hello. Surprise! Continue on. Alright, we have to loop all the way around to the mesas. think I'm on the other side of the ocean from where that other pillager outpost with the allays was. I think where I am currently. Didn't mean to do that. Wow, to lead this time. I have to go out the boring way. If only this could have just been a cinnabar cave. Or I guess, sorry, sulfur cave, my bad. Maybe the way I've been referring to it's been the problem. I didn't address it with respect. Along through here. Welcome back to Sulfur Quest. All we do is look for sulfur here. If you missed the last 30 episodes, we're looking for sulfur still. That's all we do here. We look for sulfur. I guess it's about to get out of the water. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. We'll just have to make one. I think it might be time that we just check where we can find this. I think this has just gone on for too long. This is genuinely crazy that we haven't been able to find it. I mean, we traveled 10,000 blocks and couldn't find it. So if we can't find it like that, then I don't know what to do. Let's see. Okay. Put this in. Okay, that is our world, apparently. I find where we are currently, 18, or 1900, negative 10. Okay, underground. Cool, we literally just passed one. Wow. Also, holy cow, the Dripstone Cave coverage. Genuinely wild. Gotta zoom out for a sec. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder I didn't find anything. Let me show this. I need to actually just turn off all structures. I don't want to look at any of that. There we go. So this, we live somewhere over here. I don't actually know exactly where. But we have, or actually I think we live maybe closer here. We went all the way out around here and then back. We did essentially this loop. It's all dripstone. We're over here right now. We're here. This is the closest sulfur cave. That's crazy that they think I can find that. Holy. I guess you're more meant to stumble across it, but man. That is tough if you want to, like, try and find it. That's rough. Also, let's just hope these chunks weren't generated beforehand, or we have to go further out. Apparently it's in a forest, so it's in this forest. Like 100 blocks this way. We're so close. Yeah, we should be directly above it. I guess we just go down. I don't know how deep this is going to be. Or how deep it stretches, really. Hey, I just realized, also, I think technically couldn't you just get a cave that just doesn't align? I guess it's big enough that it almost certainly aligns with some real caves. Like, I guess you could technically get a biome with no real caves, and I don't know if things even would spawn at that point. I don't know if it's actually like sulfur in some of our veins, or if it's more like it coats cave walls. I assume it's more like actual proper, like, blobs of material. Hello? Is there sulfur down here? Yeah, I would have never found this. If I hear any creatures, I'll mine toward them. I hear something. I think I see Cinnabar. Finally. Cinnabar. It's beautiful. It's not much, but you know what? We worked for it. Worked hard for it. Can't put all this in here. It's really interesting sounds. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, there's some sulfur. Yeah, we just need plenty of both. Oh, we'll need magma too to actually make this fountain. I don't think we can make the fountain tonight. Maybe we can. Not that hard. We might have the resources already. At least make like a prototype of it. Or set the little geyser for fun. Maybe we build our own little hot springs outside our house. If it took so long to get to the silver caves, maybe we just bring the silver caves to our house. Also, I'm grabbing a lot of this so I don't have to come back for a long time. Hopefully there's enough sulfur I can do a similar thing with that. Should really mine it out. Oh, yellow. I got some sulfur in here. Wonderful, we want sulfur. I need sulfur spikes, because then I can grow it. Yeah, I think 6 stacks will be plenty. Here's the sulfur cubes. Guess I'll put this water down. Go collect one. Oh, I think I need the water. I didn't realize they were aquatic. Oh, I can only get the big ones. I see. Oh, here's a big vein of sulfur. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more climactic and cooler. In fact, instead I've gotten like the smallest little cave with just a little bit of this going on. Yeah, I could definitely see this as like a wear and tear block. This would make a great like sun bleach, a little bit broken yellow terracotta. Wonderful. Even though the sounds are a little weird. Here we are. Like it feels very high pitched for hitting stone. Yeah, that reminds me of like styrofoam a little bit. We need 9 of these for every potent sulfur. We only need like 1 potent sulfur per geyser, so it's not too bad. At least for our fountain, we wanted like the smallest size of geyser. I think is 4 blocks tall. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this sulfur cube. Yeah, just like put a block in them and just put them somewhere. Just exist like that. Or just put him in the lobby with like something really bouncy and I just hit him around periodically for fun. How much of this do we have? Good bit. Definitely a good bit. Anything else I can put in the bundle? This. Try to contain as much as we can. Other than that, there we go. So we could bring home 9 stacks of each, which would be plenty. I would like some sulfur spikes, though, is my main issue. Because then we can grow this if for some reason I need a ton more. Which I don't think I will, but I want to have the option. Oh, and they work as good decoration. But I will need some, regardless. Especially if I want to build a little, like, fake sulfur spray. Okay, 9 stacks. Back to Cinnabar. Yeah, we're gonna have to dig around for another cave, I have a feeling. There's gotta be bigger ones around. Yeah, well, we actually use this opportunity to dig around using the cinnabar as a good, like, connecting block. We'll just tunnel through the cinnabar to elsewhere. Let's just block this off. There we go. I think maybe, since there's so much of this, maybe it connects to somewhere else. There we are. Okay, why don't we just grab everything we need from this area and then we'll try and look for another. That's probably the best bet. Unless this connects it. Yeah, maybe it just has a lot of this around. Wait, maybe this comes from somewhere. Somewhere that's bigger and more expansive. Somewhere with actually prevalent cinnabar. Not even finding any in here. Weird. Let's go up in like this direction. Nothing. Yeah, we'll just go down until we hear something again. Unless, can you craft sulfur spikes? No, you can't, because it would have shown up earlier when I looked up sulfur. Oh, there's some sulfur. Reminds me of a clock ticking when you walk on it. Weirdly. Might just not be able to find it here. Okay, put these in here. We'll go down to bedrock, and if I can't find anything, we'll just call it. You're kidding. Do we find a trial chamber? Okay, you know what? You know what? I think that's a sign that we go back up. I'm gonna try a couple directions and look at any of that's working. Yeah, some of the other like branches I mined off into. Okay. Well, let's leave. To be honest. Just go. We have been going for like 40 minutes longer than I planned already. I think we'll just have to find another sulfur cave eventually. Or explore this one more. At least we have a trial chamber now. We can do that when we're feeling up to it. And we do have ominous vials, so we can upgrade it. Oh yeah, real quick, save that for later. Coordinates. Of a trial chamber, which I apparently mined directly down into by some miracle. Oh, cool, my horse is alive. I thought that was the end of it. Okay, let's see if we get out of here. There we go. I do want to end back at base. So I'm not scrambling to find my way back. Let's start our next stream. That was unfortunately a very underwhelming sulfur cave. Definitely would have liked a better one, but we'll find a better one eventually. Just how it is. At least we are not far from home now. This connects right to our house. I think up here is actually where the azalea is. We passed by a while back around, I think it's the one past this particular mesa. And that's the one past this one. Yeah, there's a lot of mesas. Or is it that one? I don't know. To be honest, there's a million of them. Definitely the most mesas I've seen in a single world for a while. It's extremely expansive. Go through here. Do I see like a ruined portal? I think I do. If so, that's perfect. I would love to grab a little bit of magma on the way back, because we will actually need that at the start of next stream when we try and build a fountain. Is that a ruined portal up there? Hopefully it is. Ideally. Yes. There's a little magma there, I could use that. A little further. Hmm. This'll do. Make sure you pick back up that stone as well. Yeah, it's not like a ton, but it's worth it. I am not far at all now. I don't know exactly where we're going. We're getting close. Okay, I know where we are now. We're very close. So just across this little mini desert, there's a little bit of Badlands, like a strip of Badlands. And then our home. We've traveled so far from to get this sulfur. Was it worth it? Honestly, debatable. But we got it nonetheless. So, mission successful. I mean, a lot of today's been journeying. Journeying to find yellow things. That was actually, yeah, pretty much most of the stream could be summarized by journeying to find yellow things. And we're now in the strip of Badlands. And I see a glimpse of our house. It's really ugly from the side, but just in the vision. There we are. So ugly on the outside. Getting there on the inside. still kind of ugly on the inside. We'll get there though. We have an ace pen for the haunts. Hip on in the haunts. Thank you for a good ride. Oh, we should beat him. There we go, full health. And then we can go in here. Sleep. I do want to quickly see. I could use that. I could definitely use that. A good weather block. This I don't think works. Oh, honestly it could. Honestly it could. I think granite still might work better. All the cinnabar, all the sulfur. Sulfur cube. What do we want to put in the sulfur cube? Something bouncy. I don't know if we have anything bouncy. Wood. Magma. I guess sand. I think that would be nice. Hello? Take it? Oh, do they not accept all kinds of blocks? Oh, you're heavy now. Okay. Oh, it's because of my hang. I was saying powerful. There we go. Let's wait, let's see. And unload all of that. And that. Yeah, feel, sing, ponder. I mean, honestly, our collection of just various things is definitely growing. It's growing well. And I'm gonna put some stuff together for next time. We got magma, we got sulfur. I've got a bucket in my inventory. Maybe we'll just put these in my inventory. Magma, sulfur, bucket. We'll need lava too, but it's a start. So thank you, everyone, for watching. See you in a future stream. This one went on for way too long, so I don't know if there actually is anyone still watching, but if you are, I appreciate you. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in a future stream. Bye, everyone.